Hey guys, it's Alexander the Gamer here, and we're playing a little bit of Total War Attila. So this game came out today, completely brand new. This is my, second time opening up the game. The first time, unfortunately I wasn't recording the sound, so I had like a 25-minute video, and it was unusable because I had none of the game, well, I guess it wasn't unusable, but I had none of the game sound. So that sucks, but what can you do? So pretty much I'm just going to jump right in. I've played like 10 minutes of it. In the other video I went over all the factions and their traits and why or why not I was playing them. So that's that. Well, I'm just gonna check not controls. I don't want controls, I want sound. Music. You don't need so much music. Audio quality high. Okay, so voice options. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay. That's neat. Yeah. There we go. So we're just gonna get into the campaign. I'll just go over all the factions. So we'll start with the barbarian kingdoms first. So each faction has a religion, faction leader, and a cultural trait and a faction trait. So we're gonna start them. So this is the barbarian kingdoms. The Franks, they're Germanic paganism. Their cultural trait is new kingdom, so building costs minus 50%, which is really good. So buildings cost only half for them, which is really nice. The ferocious warriors minus 50% integrity penalty from casualties suffered. Melee damage plus 10% for every 25% casualty suffered by this unit. So pretty much, if it's at 25% strength, it's doing 30% extra damage. Which, like, if you have like this super elite unit and you just throw it into some guys, they'll be killing so many guys. They'll be doing so much damage. It'll be nice. I forgot to mention, this video this first will be a little bit longer than 25 minutes, but I'm going to be doing 4 25-minute recording sessions to get things going. This one is going to be a little bit longer because I'm going to be going over all the factions. I'm going to try and do it a little quicker. Okay, next is the Saxons. They're also Germanic pagans. They also have the New Kingdoms trait, the Saxon Shore. Saxon Shore. So you get an income of plus 100, so you get 100 extra income for every 10% damage caused to a settlement during a battle. So I guess you do damage to settlements in battle somehow, and you get paid for that by these guys, so I don't know. They get plus 4 integrity when raiding. So if they're low integrity, you can just send them out somewhere and just raid. Just have fun, pretty much. You didn't have the Great Migrators. You have the Ostrigoths. They're Aryan Christian. Great Migrators, plus 250 growth when initiating a migration or resettling. Inheritors of Rome. No instability when occupying settlements from Roman factions, faction-wide. Can recruit Roman units in settlements with Roman military buildings, which is really good. The Alans, also Aryan Christian, Great Migrators, Sarmatian horsemen. Battle experience gain rate for a horseman is 100%, so they gain 100% more experience, which is pretty good. But the other one, no post-battle casualties for cavalry units which have routed or withdrawn from battle. That's it's okay. You tend not to take very many casualties, and well, yeah, the casualty you take won't be very big. It's an okay trait. It's for one of those like very micro heavy players. That's what that is. Vandals. Aryan Christians, Great Migrators, Sea of the Vandals. Can recruit superior quality naval units. That's good. Income plus 150% from raiding and sacking. That's also very good. That's 50% more income. Visigoths. Easy, okay. Germanic paganism. It's really weird. Great Migrator. Blood money, sorry. They get plus 10 food when migrating through Roman territory, and income plus 500 from formation of tributary states. Interesting. Nomadic tribes, the Huns, they're Tengri, Scourge of God, enemy morale -10 when fighting Christian factions. Which is pretty good. Horsemen of the Apocalypse, this is really overpowered from what I understand. Conquest, plus 25 growth from raising settlements. So you get 25 people in your horde when you raise a settlement. You get 1 integrity for every war being prosecuted. Famine, plus 20%, or not 20%, plus 20 food consumption in provinces where the horde is present. Death stops foreign replenishment in all in provinces where the horde is present in all armies. I feel like this faction is really overpowered. Like, if a player plays it, they just conquer the world in no times. Really overpowered. But I understand from the AI point of view, this gives you a really late game enemy to have to deal with, especially if you're playing like with the Saxons or the Franks, or if you're playing as the Romans. So yeah, the Roman Empire is the Eastern Roman Empire, the more sturdy and strong of the two. Which didn't say much. The Greek Christian, Imperial Allegiance, can levy units from friendly hordes passing through Roman territory. That's useful. Economic powerhouse, income plus 5 or plus 50% trade tariffs. So if you're trading with the Westerns, that could be a lot more money. And you get a plus 5% total on your income. The Westerns have the Imperial Allegiance. These guys are Latin Christian. Cultural integration. Upkeep cost -2% per non-Roman unit in a military force. That's pretty good. Constant immigration. Immigration public order penalties -50%, which seems good if I understand it correctly. Assassin empires. These are Zoroastrians. Grand school plus 1 sanitation for every province capital held, which is pretty good, which they must have more than 1. King of Kings, income plus 200% tribute from puppet states. So let's go out that way and puppet state everything. Puppet states levy plus 3 of each type levy, which means you can like raise huge puppet state armies. The Norsemen, the Jutes, Danes, and Geats. They're all Viking, or they're all Germanic paganism. They all have the Viking raider. Income plus 75% from sacking, looting, and raiding. Despoilers, extra income for every unit destroyed. Income plus 200% from raising settlements. It's okay. Seaborne, so no siege sickness and no sea attrition. I tend not to go in high seas, and I don't have very many naval battles, so I don't know if that would be very good for me. The Geats. Cold-blooded, they get more morale, and they're immune to snow attrition, which is pretty good considering how far north they are. Which means they can campaign during the winter. Now, if you have this game, or if you are buying this game and you buy it and you see that, hey, I don't have the Norsemen as a choice. It says I pre-ordered it and I got the Forefathers DLC. And yeah, so that's why I have that. So for my first game, I'm not going to play as them because they're, I mean, it makes sense because they're really powerful, but I don't want to play as them and just conquer the world and just be like, okay, that was boring because it was so easy. And then instantly go to like the hardest faction and be like, Western Roman Empire, let's do this. You know, the Franks and Saxons, maybe. I don't really like their trick because I don't like having low troops. Maybe, not so much though. I don't want to play as an empire because I just for the first half of the game they're defending their empire, the rest they're snowballing, and I don't like that. I like a steady gain, which I think they're not so much that, they're just complete snowballing, which I don't want to do. I mean, it might make sense because they're easy just for the first one, but whatever. I'm not really looking for the Norsemen because it's just a lot of raiding and sacking, which I'm not really looking to do this first video. I want to get into as much stuff as possible, new stuff, so I want to play as one of the Great Migrators. Vandals, I don't like the Alans. And the Vandals are like, they're Sea of Vandals. They're ships. They'll take them a little while considering they're completely landlocked. The Visigoths are easy. I don't really want to easy this, so I'm going to play as the Ostrigoths. Inheritors of Rome. That's a really good ability, and I'm going to try this out. I really hope this has been recording my voice, and I think it has. So let's get into this. I don't know about you, but those guys back there look intimidating. Yeah, this is a little bit of a scene. This is pretty interesting. Not much to it though.
Was filled with smoke and blood. Rome was weak. The tribes grew in strength and number. Their roots went deep, and they felt the earth's blood pounding through the land. But their borders were threatened, for a great storm raged in the east. One by one, the tribes scattered as seeds in the wind. And behold, a red horse, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. The blood of their kin would be avenged. Great hunters, they tempered their blades in Roman blood, and saw their once mighty walls reduced to dust. They made ready for war.
So that was pretty epic. I wonder if it's. I'm figuring it's going to be a slightly different.
Settled north of the Danube.
Let's not worry about this. That was pretty interesting. Our missions are pretty simple. We just have to survive till the year 400. Loot or sack 2 different settlements. Get labor services of the tech. Control Dacia, which is not going to happen. And forge a defensive alliance with the Huns, which aren't going to happen because we're at war with them. And they hate us, and they don't want peace, which really sucks. Cool. So the Ostrigoths, I'm planning on heading to the Western Roman Empire. Yes, that's a little bit out of the way. I could go to the Eastern, but
thirsty for battle. Getting on our way. Warriors all. We cannot do that.
Capits.
Your next command. For the tribe. Starting out.
Tectonia.
Thirsty for battle. Is that all? Father be praised! How can I help?
Okay. I probably should have looked at a couple other things. That was my bad. I want to. So what I'm thinking is getting into position with my armies and getting them built up and getting some money, and then just getting into position to take several settlements simultaneously. And attempt to form a noteworthy kingdom as soon as possible. I don't like the looking of this integrity. Minus 40.
Starting out.
You'll move this way.
You have further orders?
So the Romans look like they're just really strong troops overall. And those bastion artillery looks pretty tough. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
Ready for orders.
So I'm making very little cash. I have plenty of food, which is fine.
Thirsty for battle.
I'm mostly just intending to get into position. This guy's gonna keep moving south, pretty much, and he's gonna get like down here by these horses, and he's gonna set up a camp. These guys next turn are setting up a camp.
Praised. How can I help?
You have been blessed with courage, so will you not use that courage to help us? Attack these people!
The amount of money they're offering is so little. Alaric, I know Alaric, you're like my bro. But religious aversion? Oh, you're pagans. I just can't afford to be fighting both the Roman empires. I mean, the Western Roman Empire is weak because, one, they don't have very many troops in this area, and two, they have so many enemies. I like how they have it in red that you're at war with them when the screen's going by. It's pretty cool. I wonder if they do it in blue. I didn't notice with the I don't think they do it with your allies as blue, but I didn't notice, so I'll check next turn. See what goes on. Imperium. Impressive. So you're gonna have 6 armies, 3 governors, 2 champions, 2 priests, and 2 spies. I already saw this. Develop property. Now we want to do labor service. And bam.
Ready for orders.
Where are they going to set up? Bam. So we're improving. We'll want to increase this a ton. Of course, first things first is should probably be building new buildings. So we're going to get some money. So industry, I'm thinking. So we already have Herder's Camp here, the second tier of it. We have this communal ground here. We have the Raiders Gathering. We don't have these lavish tents, but I'm thinking of building those somewhere else, because it gives more integrity. So I'm going to get industry here. And so pretty much first off, I'm trying to build up as much income as possible.
Your next command.
Because right now my income sucks. Can't say much more than that. I just build a couple of things. Right. So the fertility down here is pretty low, it seems. How do you see the local fertility? There's probably an overlay. Oh, they're up here. Got fertility. You got religion. Okay, so there's a lot. Attitude. Diplomatic status. Macedonia's got the worst.
Ready for orders.
Think I am in Macedonia now. Yeah, in Macedonia.
Thirsty for battle.
So perhaps building another building. But we'll see where that goes first. That one first goes. That made absolutely no sense.
No finer ending. us, lads.
Germanic Levy costs more than these Germanic Band, but I like them. Of course, this Germanic War Band is more expensive. Hurlers are very cheap. Much in the way of mercenaries here. What is this? This is lead. What is this? This is... Things are being sacked by the Ostrigoths. Yeah. Aloric is up here. Thessalonica. Constantinople's up here. Of course, that's a capital. These borderlands, that could be very useful.
Father be praised.
Of course, since we're already at war, we don't have to.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe? Come, fight for
I'm
us.
thinking of getting 4 cavalry in here, and then just get one of these light axemen, Germanic Band, to force so I can flank on both sides with infantry evenly. And this side's gonna get those two, that Germanic Band. Actually, we'll get 3 Germanic Band, 1 Levy, and then cavalry. I've got to check. None. Yeah, there we go. I completely forgot to cover a bunch of things because I've already done this. So we'll cover. So we have our treasury here. That's how much money we have. Our income, how much food we have. We have our cultural trait, our faction trait, our power. That's pretty decent. Our religion bonus, or debuff, depending on our imperium. And our food surplus bonus. The seasons. So I'm guessing it's 4 turns per year, like how I have it in Rome. How most people play Rome. You have this, brings this up. Then you can appoint offices. Got a couple other informational bits, which is cool. Got a diplomacy screen, which we can't do very much. We can't get trade. There's no point in getting alliances and such right now. Tech, trade and finance, objectives, bone carver, dikes, stuff. Really cool stuff.
Ready for orders.
Cannot recruit an agent because I'm like. Okay, so we'll do that next turn. Oh, I didn't stop taking that. Okay, so let's end the turn here again.
I call
600.
now for you to take to arms against these human wolves. Give your warriors leave to fight.
Sorry, man. Can't afford to do that. I'm gonna say, if you have any faction suggestions, I might start up a second Let's Play. As like the Franks or a Norse tribe or something. Maybe even the Sassanids, if I really feel like it. But I'm thinking it's probably just gonna be this for now. Yeah. When mods come out for this, if there's any you wanna suggest to me, just yeah, just go ahead and suggest it. Lively. Rest. I'm no weakling. +1 zeal. It's okay. Construction complete. That was really fast construction, if I may say so myself. You guys are very quick at this. here? More wealth, which is... I don't know why I'm losing money. Wicker maker. We've got this cart wheeler. I can get onagers. Bone carver. Minus a lot of integrity. That's bad.
Warriors all.
So heroes was getting that, and I was getting one Germanic band. Actually, I'll get a brigand.
Good fighters.
Here.
Ready for orders.
And over here,
Come, fight for us, lads.
and why I say another cavalry, a mounted warband. That's what I thought I said.
We need
So yeah, we'll pick that up.
fighters.
And raise an army. Oh, next turn we'll go across the border and go raiding a little bit. Possibly.
Thirsty for battle.
Possibly with this army.
For the tribe.
And just go raiding a little bit. I'll probably go... No, I'll probably go slightly positive, but won't be by much. So when this end turn goes over, there'll be a cut. And that'll be it. So yeah, you don't get a blue thing. Or I shouldn't say that'll be it. That'll be it for this video. I'll come back. Well, for you it'll be like right away. Oh, that's no good. The Huns are coming. And I'm at war with them. So the Huns are probably going to come and kick my ass. But the Huns are probably at war with like everyone. To be honest. Like, well, let's see. Like, I'm planning on getting a third army up. Units recruited, constructing complete lavish tents. Nice. Really low income. Just want to check if the Huns are at war with everyone. No, they're only at war with the Nobati, the Lazaka, Eastern, and Ostrogoths to me.
Speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
Okay, so they really don't want peace. Which kind of sucks. Okay, well, see you guys in the next part.